How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of The Ranked Report. We have this week a team built around Great Tusk. Well, not built around Great Tusk, but a team featuring Great Tusk, which is a Pokemon that I think had... my first thoughts on Great Tusk when it was initially revealed were that it was going to have a lot of potential, and it turns out that yes, it does, but also the sets that it's running are just not even remotely what I thought they were going to be. I thought we were going to see a lot of kind of Assault Vest, because this thing's got great coverage. It's got incredible stab moves in Headlong Rush, Close Combat. It's got coverage in Ice Spinner. It's got Knockoff. It's got a bunch of stuff, so I thought it was going to run like an Assault Vest set maybe, but no, Sash has become by far the most common item on this thing. You'll often run it next to a Tailwind user, which you don't have on this team. We've seen Talon Tusk is a big thing at the moment, where you see Talonflame next to Great Tusk, you press Tailwind, you press ground moves, you do big damage. Yeah, the rest of this team is fleshed out by Iron Bundle, the most annoying penguin on the planet. This thing is the fastest thing in the known universe. We've got Terraflying Assault Vest Dragonite, which is interesting. You see a lot of Choice Band on Dragonite, but I think Terraflying Assault Vest is very interesting. Dragon Claw, Terra Blast, Extreme Speed, Ice Spinner. Pretty standard set on that. And then we've got a Mousehold here. We have no Ape, we have Mouse. And it's Superfang, Follow Me, Baby Doll Eyes, and Protect with safety goggles. So what this thing is used for in this team is to set up our two kind of setup sweepers here. Those being Goldengo and Volcarona. So Goldengo wants to set up with Nasty Plots, make a Red Shadow Ball, Nasty Plot, Protect is the set there with Covert Cloak. Covert Cloak is useful on Goldengo to get around things like Snarl. It also means that if you end up in an endgame against Garganacl, for example, which is picking up in popularity at the moment, Goldengo with Covert Cloak kind of stomps that. And then lastly we have Volcarona, Heatwave, Bug Buzz, Quiver Dance, and Protect with Leftovers. So this I imagine is built fairly bulky. And next to Friend God Mousehold, kind of difficult to KO. There aren't a huge amount of spread moves that can deal with Volk and Goldengo. The exceptions, obviously, are Earthquake can deal with Goldengo relatively well, and Rock Slide can deal with Volcarona, but between Iron Bundle and Great Tusk, you cover ground and rock types pretty effectively. Plus, Dragonite gives you a free switch on ground moves. So yeah, that's the team. It seems interesting. It's not normally the style I'd play, because it seems very heavy on setup, but we will see how well it goes. Yeah, let's jump into some battles. Okay, our first matchup is against a similar-ish team. It's got, it's got two of the same Pokemon, it's not that similar. It's got Iron Bundle, it's got Great Tusk, it's got Redirection into Moongus, but then it's backed up by Iron Hands, what's it called? It's not Mischievous, it's Fluttermane and Arcanine. So, right off the bat, I think Volcarona is probably the better of the setup Pokemon here, but the problem with that is the Arcanine can snarl it down. So I'm tempted to go for Goldengo, Mousehold here as a potential lead. Then in the back, I want to bring... I think Bundle here is super good into Arcanine into a Moongus. Gives you speed control against the Fluttermane, for example. And then I think it's either Dragonite or... I think it's either Dragonite or Great Tusk. But I don't really know which. I kind of like having E-Speed pressure. And the Assault Vest means it's a lot better into Fluttermane, for example. I can Terastallize out the Fairy Weakness. But the flip side of that is, yeah, actually I need this guy to deal with Iron Hands. Because otherwise my Iron Hands match is terrible. Alright, let's try this, see how it goes. So one thing with this team is, outside of Iron Bundle, you don't have a huge amount of speed. Obviously Iron Bundle is very good because you can outspeed things and Icy Wind them and stuff. But, sorry, got a notification from a different laptop. But yeah, you can outspeed things with Iron Bundle and Icy Wind them, which is very effective, but at the same time, I'll have to see what the actual EV spreads are on this team. But I'd imagine of these kind of... Volcarona is relatively fast, but of Great Tusk, Goldengo, and Dragonite, Great Tusk is the only one you generally tend to build particularly bulky. Okay, Goldengo and Mousehold's a pretty good lead for me here, I think. So I'm going to quickly have a look, see how these are built. Okay, so this is max speed timid. Okay, that's pretty good for me, I think. That's a fast Mousehold. Yeah, you'll just max and you'll max. Okay, fine. Okay. So I think I can try and set a nasty plot up here. I don't know if I actually need to go follow me on this turn. I could just go for a Super Fang into the... Yeah, I think damage on this guy is most important because I don't have a huge amount of ways of... Oh, that's a really good turn 1 for me then. I'm guessing this is a Volt Switch maybe? Or maybe they're just punching the mouse. Okay, Super Fang, lands, good stuff. Good job, mouse. Nasty plot. Do I live a Drain Punch? I feel like I might live a Drain Punch. Drain Punch is not that strong. No, I don't have a Drain Punch. Okay, well, that damage was kind of pointless then. Oh my god, that damage was so completely pointless. What the hell? Okay. Now I have my Tusk. Okay, and this is why I brought this guy. So I'm just gonna... Do I Shadow Ball or do I make it rain? Do they have a ground type switch in? No, absolutely they do not. They could Terra though is the thing. If they go like Terra Grass, it might be worth going for a Make It Rain here. And then just headlong into this guy. Maybe could have clicked Terra Steel there, just because like I don't think there's really anything else I'm going to be using my Terra on this game. Okay, they are going to Terastallize. I would not be surprised to see this be Grass type. That's hands. That is Grass. Okay, so Make It Rain should do a lot of damage here. I might lose my Tusk this turn though, which would be annoying. Freeze Ride, don't freeze me. Thank you. Headlong Rush. Should still do a pretty decent chunk. Oh wow, that did way less than I thought it would. God damn, that thing's bulky. Make It Rain. I can't tell which one it crit. I think it crit the Iron Hands. So Terra Steel actually would have been great there. I would have saved my Great Tusk. I do have my bundle back end though, which is super good for me because that just gives me really good speed control. So like in this situation there, Iron Hands is kind of stuck in a situation where I can just click like Icy Wind and blast whatever else comes in on the... Yeah, I can click Icy Wind and just blast the other slot with Goldengo, right? And their bundle is dead, so now they can't outspeed me. They have their own Tusk, okay, fine. I think that's fine for me. Ooh, shiny bundle. Very chrome. Okay. Oh, sorry, I need to sneeze. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna Terra Steel, Make It Rain, just to make sure I get the pickup. In case there's like a Salt Vest or something, just do this. I don't think there's really any risk to this. I don't think there is anyway. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before and I'll probably be wrong again at some point, but I think this is fine. Yeah, that can happen. Okay, we land the Icy Wind on Hariyama, Iron Hands, but that's the important one there. Because if I miss that Icy Wind, then I end up dropping my special attack with Goldengo, which I don't really want, whereas now I do not drop my special attack, because I hit Protect. Okay. So, what they're bringing in better... Okay, that does not survive an Icy Wind, Terra Steel, Make It Rain. Oh, no. Oh, it's special attack. Okay, I'm fine. If that was speed, I could have been in a bit of trouble because they would have outspent my bundle. Sorry, they would have outspent my Goldengo even after an Icy Wind. But they don't. So I think I just flatten them now. Well, I guess it depends on whether or not I hit an Icy Wind. I think as long as I hit the Icy Wind on Great Tusk, I'm fine here. Yeah, a miss on Fluttermane wouldn't have mattered quite so much, because Fluttermane wouldn't be... Oh my god, that did so much damage. A miss on Fluttermane I don't think would make much difference, because I don't think Fluttermane's going to kill... This is a very bulky Goldengo, I don't think Fluttermane's going to kill me from there. Because obviously I'm not weak to Ghost anymore thanks to Thrustalization. So if they swing with Fluttermane and I don't hit them with Icy Wind, I think I'm still fine because I just pick up the KO with Terra Steel to make it rain. Right, that's game 1 done. Nice. That was an interesting one because like we ended up just making a bunch of trades in the early game, and it just ended up being in my favour because I got rid of their Iron Bundle, which is their best form of speed control. So knowing they're not Photosynthesis Iron Bundle does mean that matchup becomes a lot easier for my Iron Bundle. Because the Goldengo's got a lot of speed on it, I can just go Icy Wind and make it rain into a potential bundle lead. I think that just KOs it. I could be wrong, but I think it KOs. I think it KOs it. Okay, let's continue. Let's do one more. Yeah, I think Iron Hands could potentially have been a much bigger issue there. I maybe could have brought Dragonite just because if I can... The thing is, I can't bait a Terra Grass unless I bring... unless I bring Great Tusk anyway there. And I kind of needed the rest of the... I kind of needed the other 3. Yeah, I guess if they go Terra Grass, I've got Bundle to punish it anyway. So that's not too bad. Okay, we've got... Ooh, interesting. Okay, Goldengo seems super good here. Just first impressions. What's this Annihilate set? It's probably Screen's Bulk Up, right? So if it Screen's Bulk Up... I think I do just set up with Goldengo, right? I'm definitely bringing Tusk back in just to deal with Garg. And potentially just a Headlong Rusher and an Annihilate. I think it's basically a case of who do I lead next to Goldengo, because I think I'm bringing Bundle to this regardless. How do I deal with the Sylveon? Oh wait, I've got Goldengo. What if it's Terrafire Sylveon? I've got this guy. I could just lead Mousehold just for the Friend Guard. Do this. I think this makes sense. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So I might play the game that I often play into Annihilate, which is I try and bait them into Terastallizing by leaving something that threatens them if they're not a fire type, and then punish them from there. Okay, you go Annihilate. I mean, I can plot here. The problem is if this Sylveon's like Terra Fire, for example, this could be annoying. Although then they've used their Terra, and I'm kind of in a decent spot if they use their Terra here, I think. I'm just going to play safe and go Follow Me. Okay, this is Terra. I'm guessing Fire Sylveon. Terra, it's Fire and it's Sylveon. Okay, good. So Drain Punch shouldn't KO Mousehold here, I don't think. Follow Me. Oh, it's close combat. That'll KO. Well, I played Guess the Annihilate set and I got it wrong, so... joke's on me, I guess. I should tank this, right? I live 1. No way I don't live 1. I don't live one. Well, GG's, I guess. Oh, that's so bad. This might be salvageable, actually. Okay, this ape is like turbo speed, almost certainly. Because it's probably Scarf. I don't think I mind if they go Scarf CC into... Tell you what I can do is I can go Terra Ground for just Earthquake. And Protect. I think makes sense. Okay. Not the best turn one, but it's not unwinnable, because they've gone Terra immediately. Okay. Here comes the Tusk. Da -da -da -da. Here comes the Tusk. Okay, no switches from my opponent. This is probably Protect and Close Combat. Oh, there goes my Unbundle. Into the Void. Yeah, they Protect Silvo. That's fine. Ideally, this actually doesn't kill. As weird as that seems. I'd love it if this just didn't KO the Annihilate. It's pretty bulky. It's a neutral hit. They are at -1 defense, though. Scarf normally run max HP. Maybe you miss this. I believe in you, Annihilate. Hold on. Good. That's perfect. Okay. Now I'm in great shape, because I can pick up a double KO this turn, which means then I get a free switch in. So I can just freeze dry and headlong. And I will tell you right now, I don't think this is guesswork. Sylveon Terrafire does not survive Terra Ground Headlong Rush from Great Tusk. Switch, okay. What comes in? That's gone. I guess maybe they're hoping I'll just Earthquake my own bundle, but I've no reason to. Okay. Headlong Rush. Get Headlong Rushed. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, please tell me this is, like, I was listening back to one of my older videos and my game audio was very quiet. So I've turned it up a bit. Please let me know if the audio levels are off, too loud or anything, or still too quiet, but that seems unlikely. They have back-end Grimmsnarl? What is that? Oh, what if they're Fake Out? I need to be very wary of Fake Out here, so I'm just going to double Protect. They can Reflect here, but I think that achieves literally nothing. Sylveon is still very dead to this hit. I'm entirely scared of Fake Out here. There it is, yep. Into the Tusk, and then you go, Hyper Voice here. Okay. Good call. Just gotta be cognizant of that kind of stuff. And I think it's just game over. Like, there is no shot that Sylveon ever survives a, like, even with a Reflect Up, there is no way it survives Terra Ground Headlong Rush. 0% chance. And I'll just, I guess, freeze dry the Grimmsnarl. If you Protect here, that's kind of obvious, but I mean, I've no reason to take any gambles on that. Sucker Punch will do I don't resist that. That's a problem. So they can Quick Attack Protect it. I think I just need to rely on a Hydro Pump hitting here, unfortunately. Because they might want to go Quick Attack and Sucker into my Great Tusk here, right? I could have read the Protect on Sylveon, it's so obvious. Just smacked the Grimmsnarl. Come on, Bundle, you idiot. Just hit this Hydro. And this Quick Attack, yep, okay. Come on, Bundle. Good job, Bundle. Okay, now I win. Bonk. Okay, well, it looked like a terrible start, but we won, so we take those. Yeah, there's a lesson in here somewhere about the value of positioning and not just taking KOs because you can take KOs. Like, I got double KO turn 1, my opponent didn't think about what kind of a position that would leave them in because they revealed that their another lip is almost certainly Scarf. And they committed Terror on their Sylveon. So I know for a fact that I have a very safe Earthquake there. Their team didn't really have... I don't think their team had any ground resists. I could be wrong, I don't think they did. So I'm completely free to just start spamming ground moves from that point on in the game. And again, similar to the first game, because Bundle was one of the Pokemon I had alive, I then had speed control for the entire game, regardless of what they had in the back. It turns out they didn't have anything fast, apart from the Annihilate, but again, I could just kill that with Freeze Dry. So yeah, that... I don't know how much there is to say about that one. It was just my opponent let me position. A lot of the time, taking a double KO is not actually a good thing. Your opponent just gets 2 Pokemon in for free. I guess obviously it's situational, but you've just got to be careful of when you're taking KOs and not just saying like, "Ooh, my monkey can punch this." Yeah, no, that is going to be it for this episode. As always, if you enjoyed, please do leave a like on the video, sub to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to use the team from this week, the random code for that will be in the description, as always, alongside a link to my Twitch if you want to go follow me there, catch me doing live content. Yeah, that's going to be all for this episode, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.